Salut à tous, c'est Codes. Donc on continue dans la carrière en NBA. Toujours aux Suns, on a eu 2 victoires, une défaite, une logique face au... comment il s'appelle? Face aux Warriors et aux Mavs. La deuxième face aux... Enfin, donc, ouais, face aux Warriors et aux Mavs. Ensuite, on a une victoire face à... Non, je vais pas te payer, toi, je t'avais déjà. Ensuite, une victoire face à Brooklyn. Donc voilà. Donc là, on va aller affronter... Oh, Cleveland. Oh non, c'est pas drôle. Oh non, c'est pas drôle. J'ai pas envie de les affronter. J'aime pas Cleveland. Je les déteste. Je leur veux du mal. Je veux qu'ils crèvent tous dans un avion. Surtout LeBron.
LeBron James. What more can you say about the guy that hasn't already been said?
Oh, je te déteste, LeBron. Je te veux du mal. Bref. Donc on continue. Début de saison plutôt compliqué statistiquement, mais bon, c'est normal. On n'est pas titulaire. J'ai du mal à trouver mes repères offensifs au niveau des passes, tout ça. Mais ça va venir. Ne vous inquiétez pas, ça va venir. N'hésitez pas sur Twitch à me donner vos impressions. Sur YouTube aussi. Et comme ça on va kiffer tous ensemble peut-être. Quelle taille je me suis mis? Je crois que je dois faire 1 mètre... 1m91, je crois, quelque chose comme ça. Énorme. C'est bien fait, hein. C'est pas mal. Ah, franchement, ils ont poussé le bordel très très loin NBA 2K. Au niveau de la présentation, là... Je peux pas prendre une chaise du public et là, lui foutre un coup sur la gueule à LeBron, là. Ah, il est plus là, il est black. T'es plus NBA ou NFL? NBA. Mais après, j'adore la NFL. Hein. Je joue... Oh, il a le 52, ça m'étonnerait. J'adore la NFL. D'ailleurs, tout à l'heure, il y a le Red Zone que je vais regarder.
Against that Eastern Conference, took 18 wins out of the 30 contests they had against the East.
From 18 feet away, and it's Freak missing.
Le jeu en lui-même il déchire. Ah bah ouais. Mais faut pas être surpris les gars, c'est NBA Live, hein. Ils poussent, hein. Ils font en sorte de détruire toute concurrence, le plus de concurrence qu'il y a quoi. Non, il est pas aussi poussé, non. Non. Oh, 3 points. Non, Madden il est bien, mais c'est pas... Nous, enfin moi je joue en ligne avec une communauté. C'est là que c'est cool, sinon après le mode en ligne, le mode tout seul c'est pas terrible quoi. Ah dommage, t'aurais dû le prendre.
Five on the clock. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. fresh from a win against Portland.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments.
Ouais, mais tu dois pas aller. Enfin, Tyson Chandler, il est bien gentil, mais s'il va sur la ligne des 3 points, ça me sert à rien. Ah.
On the wing, James really played well against Portland in
Stop.
his last outing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Knight dishes to Chandler. Here's Freak. Gets that one to fall after missing.
C'est Brendan Knight, bah ouais.
For 3 from the field.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
LeBron up top. He's got 9. Left side, Williams. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
PS4, t'es sûr que... Ouais, ouais, PS4, ouais. Tout à fait. Tu l'as fait.
Freak. No good.
Oh.
The offense coming free.
Qui va tout le temps sur Twitch?
Cavaliers on top.
C'est-à-dire, sois plus précis. Moi, je suis souvent sur Twitch. Enfin, je suis souvent sur Twitch quand j'ai un jeu NBA auquel je joue. Après, bon.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even kill. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind.
Ta gueule, LeBron de merde.
Person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Oh, je te veux du mal, LeBron. J'aimerais que tu aies une crise d'hémorroïdes en plein match, tiens, qu'on rigole.
Suns trail by 7. Freak in at point guard. Chandler out there with John Lewis. Then there's Warren, and it's Knight in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Right at the free throw line, and the wide open shot from Warren. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Cavaliers have gone 2.
Tous, je sais pas. Non, non, apparemment, il y a... Je sais plus qui commençait à... Ouais, voilà. Bah, après, c'est pas forcément toi qui choisis. Hein. Moi, j'aurais pas commencé à Phoenix, mais bon.
With the Cavs, things were starting to look up. Then only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 4. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer, and the shot is long.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Mais avance putain, mais tu sers vraiment à rien, toi. Hein. Oh là là. Je sais pas, mais tous les mecs que j'ai suivis sont draftés chez les Suns. Ah, bah c'est possible. Je joue en ligne ou pas trop. Mais là, pour l'instant, j'ai pas encore joué en ligne, j'ai pas forcément envie d'y jouer. Ça m'intéresse pas. Je joue à Madden en ligne, oui, mais pas à NBA 2K. Ils te mettent une espèce de pression défensive, c'est ouf quoi. Les mecs te lâchent pas.
Cleveland leading by 7. Shumpert with it, and it's Knight picking him up from the line. And James with the basket on the assist by.
T'es de France, ouais. Ouais, je suis français, ouais. Ouais, ça s'entend, hein. J'ai pas d'accent belge, j'ai pas d'accent suisse, j'ai pas d'accent québécois. Ouais, je suis de France. Ah, dommage. Oh, dommage. Petit bloc là aurait été bien sympa. Bon, on est d'accord pour dire que ce match est pourri. Hein, les écrans sont pétés, les shoots sont nazes. Bah, y a pas faute là? Je pars au duck, l'autre il me touche. Je suis obligé de reconstruire mon shoot, y a pas faute. Putain de Cleveland Cavaliers de merde, va. Moi j'aime bien jouer en ligne à des jeux de combat pour détruire les autres. Ouais, c'est vrai. Moi je joue pas trop aux jeux de combat. Moi j'ai Madden, NBA et FIFA, c'est tout. Tu devrais mettre une bio, genre ton âge, etc. Bah c'est privé ça, mon âge. Après je suis pas sûr qu'on est là pour faire ma connaissance perso quoi. Aïe. Les Cavaliers en même temps, bah ouais, ils trichent. C'est des connards, moi je les aime pas. J'ai faim, il va falloir que j'aille manger. Je voulais acheter un paquet de gâteaux, mais j'ai oublié. Bon, bah ce match, de toute façon, il est losé. Hein. T'as des jeux violents. Je veux dire, moi je suis un gamin de 7 ans, j'aimerais le savoir. Je veux dire, voilà, si je suis un gamin de 7 ans. A plus, je revais sur un. T'as des jeux violents. Madden, c'est un jeu violent au niveau des impacts. Je veux dire, si je suis un gamin de 7 ans, j'aimerais le savoir. Ah, si moi j'avais 7 ans. Ah oui, non, j'ai pas 7 ans. Rajoute-moi 20 ans de plus alors. Et bah si tu t'en vas, Tomic, bah, bonne journée à toi. Et peut-être à bientôt sur le stream. Ou peut-être sur YouTube si tu veux voir, si tu trouves ma chaîne. Je mettrai le lien plus tard en bas. Dominant performance, Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game. I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC, no contest. Yeah, I like that. And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even. And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to win the first one as they'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Suns.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for James. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And for Phoenix, Freak, he's in at the point. John Lewis out there with Henry.
J'ai commencé hier la natation. J'ai commencé la natation. Parce que j'ai des problèmes de dos en fait. Mais... Bonjour, quelles sont tes premières impressions sur ce nouveau 2K? Mes premières impressions très bien. Les cinématiques un peu longues, mais après le jeu est très très bien. 22 points, c'est pas si mal. Ah, espèce de troll, va. Ouais. Non, il est un peu compliqué. Un peu compliqué, je trouve. Le système de passe est difficile à prendre en main, je trouve. Mais sinon, après, il est très très bien, quoi. Il est très très bien. En tout cas, moi, je regrette pas mon achat. 4 points, 0 rebond, 0 passe. J'ai rien fait du match, à part prendre des shoots pétés. Non, mais enfin, de toute façon, faut que je progresse, faut que je fasse progresser mon joueur. Salut, c'est quoi ton équipe préférée en NBA? Salut Big Mac, et mon équipe préférée, bah, je l'ai dit tout à l'heure, c'est Chicago. C'est Chicago parce que Michael Jordan. Salut chérie, papa de retour. Oh, dis ta gueule, toi. Oh, pas mal. Ah, pas mal. Elles sont bizarres, on dirait un mélange de je sais pas quoi. Le mieux NBA Live ou NBA 2K16? Ah bah NBA 2K. Le seul truc de bien dans NBA Live, c'est la barre ESPN en bas en fait. C'est tout. Par contre, Reno, heureusement que tu devais heureusement que tu devais venir en FFL, hein. On t'attend toujours, hein. Mais bon. Bah après, franchement, NBA Live, j'ai testé la démo. Ouais, bof quoi. Il y a des trucs bien, mais il y a des trucs. Enfin, après, la qualité de jeu n'est franchement pas transcendante quoi.
You're always gonna have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know.
Bon, il se passe rien, toujours rien. Animation, amélioration d'attributs. Combien j'ai? 1700. On va augmenter ça d'un peu quand même. On va augmenter ça aussi. Meneur niveau 5. De toute façon, demain, je vais aller acheter des points. Comme ça, je pourrais faire augmenter mon joueur. Allez. Deuxième match face aux Suns. Deuxième match face aux Suns cette saison.
Been a long road trip.
Il n'y a pas de défense. Prions pour que Touquet devienne un jeu NFL. Ça va être compliqué quand
Back
même.
in
Hein.
front of the home crowd soon.
Ça va être
Now's not
compliqué.
the
Hein.
time to be looking ahead. I need to step up my game and help this team get it done.
Série, comme ça,
No
nous retrouvons
excuses.
aujourd'hui sur place. Il n'y a pas de défense sur NBA Live, je trouve. Je sais pas, j'ai pas trop le temps, trop occupé. Ça fait 2 mois que j'ai pas touché à ma PS4. Ah. Bah ouais, on t'attend, Reno. Hein. Jedi, mon dernier Touquet remonte au 12. J'ai préco celui-là pour le mode carrière by Spike Lee. Ouais, oh, bah t'as bien fait. Hein. Face au Suns, face à Dallas. Ah oui,
It's a Western Conference battle here at the American Airlines
j'ai
Center
peut-être
in
coupé
Dallas,
une erreur.
Texas, as the Mavericks look to work the home court advantage. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K
Oh,
Sports.
puis c'est un peu jouer comme je joue, c'est un peu jouer face aux Suns aussi. Hein. Je joue un peu contre eux aussi, donc ça change pas grand chose.
This is the type of game they
17,
need to
50.
win if they're going to take the next step, facing a closely
C'est de gagner un match.
on the floor.
Ce serait bien de gagner un match. 16-16.
Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Freak in at point guard. Alex Len out there with John Lure. Then there's Brandon Knight, and it's Warren in at the 3 slot. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns, and that one's good. Freak.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Berea with 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Voilà, bien joué, ça c'est bon. Ouais, je trouvais du taf, donc je dois montrer au boss que je suis sérieux.
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk
Qui
is
connaît
the
pas son patron.
centerpiece of that franchise, has been for over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
La taille minimale dans le 2K16, je sais pas. Ah, j'en ai aucune idée, j'ai pas regardé. Mais après, de toute façon, il y a des paliers par poste, de toute façon, tu peux pas faire des meneurs de 2m30, donc...
Knight against Harris. Knight dishes to Lure.
Ouais.
Let's check out some stats.
Il y a des paliers par poste, donc tu peux plus avoir des meneurs de 2m30 qui scorent 53 points par match, quoi. Ce qui est plutôt une bonne nouvelle. Non, 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 non.
You know, the
C'est
scheme just
taré,
seems
là.
to run much more smoothly when he's in the game because he knows where everybody is. at
Merci
all times.
Gaëtan pour le follow, Atomic et Ardaninho. Ah, fan de James apparemment. Arden, hein, pas James LeBron James, espèce de tocard.
right now. Take a
Merci
break.
pour le
Take a
follow, ça
break.
fait plaisir.
Good shot.
Ça me touche tellement.
Free throw good. Lure. Anderson, he's checked in for Dallas.
Bon, tout à l'heure, il y a la... Tout à l'heure, faut pas que je loupe la radio.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Harris. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And Villanueva now atop the key. Harris against Knight. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nobody near Parsons. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points.
Ça, c'est
I
une
mean,
mauvaise
he
passe.
makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Quand j'ai vu où il allait, je fais bon, c'est bon, le ballon, tu l'as perdu.
Harris next to Berea. Villanueva down low.
Villanueva.
Guarded by Len. Villanueva with the bucket.
Moi, je le kiffe, LeBron, mais t'as le droit, hein.
Are in his zone.
Well, offensively,
T'as le
at
droit,
least,
hein.
partner, I mean,
On a tous nos défauts, hein.
done jack diddly on
Peut-être
D.
pas.
Glenn, a screen. Freak kicks to Warren. Freak sets a screen for
Oui, je peux dunker, mais
Going
c'est
right
pas ma
side.
spécialité. moi.
And a wide open look for Freak.
Bien joué, ce chute, il est beau.
A strong pick.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
Here's Warren. Ball's knocked loose.
Ça, c'est un mauvais ballon. Mon joueur mesure 1m91, je crois.
The Suns on top, up by 3. And we'll get going
T'as
after this
raison,
from the
LeBron, c'est
American
qui?
Airlines Center.
Je ne répondrai pas à ça.
Transitioning from
Maintenant, il y a du monde sur le live. Ouais, il y a du monde parce que personne ne l'a en fait. On est quelques-uns à l'avoir. Il n'y a pas beaucoup de monde là en fait. Donc, comme il n'y a pas grand monde qui l'a, c'est pratique. Tout le monde vient me voir et je me fais. Voilà. Mais quand tout le monde va l'avoir, il n'y aura plus personne. Et je serai triste.
On the court for the Suns. Freak, he's in at the point. John Lewis out there with Alex Len.
Oh bah alors que c'est ce shoot west. Ah bah ouais, maintenant je vais tout s'il te plaît.
And on the
C'est
bench
pas une
for the
oblate
Suns
et qui
is
shoot, hein.
Jeff Hornacek, probably one of the tougher coaches in the league. He'll bend your ear if you make mental errors.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks put forth a nice effort. He finished with a handful of points and he was on target the whole contest. Very few misses from him all night. You really can't have a better shooting performance than that. He ended the game perfect from the field.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him. Even by his
C'est qui mon joueur préféré?
How about the high standards he has for himself?
Mon joueur préféré,
In that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an
J'en ai
encore
pas,
today. I
je-
mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last
de
one.
l'histoire, c'est Jordan. À l'heure actuelle, j'en ai
And a
pas.
screen.
Il n'y a pas un joueur qui me
Now
transcende.
here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams. Freak. Parsons with some nice D. And for Coach Hornacek.
J'aime bien le jeu collectif des Spurs, ça, je préfère. Je serai toujours là pour toi, mon petit Harry. Il y a quoi comme vidéo sur le podcast? Bah, il y a le début de... Il y a ma carrière à la fac, en high school pour l'instant, et quelques vidéos sur Madden, les vieux matchs que j'ai fait sur Madden. Mais au fur et à mesure, je crois que j'ai mis le début de j'ai mis le début aussi à l'université de Connecticut. Et après, je mettrai au fur et à mesure. Mais après, c'est les live Twitch que je fais. Hein.
Knight hits them both. Greg was talking about Brandon Knight. He'd really improved his shooting percentages before the midseason trade last year, and that was one of the bigger weaknesses, Clark, earlier in his career.
Yeah, not only was the shot going down more, it looked better. It was better mechanically. But now, to take the next step, he has to cut down the turnover. You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard. that's at the top of that list.
The three. Good on the
Oh,
shot.
oui.
Knight's got 5 points.
On te trouve avec ce pseudo, ouais. Tu mets juste un espace entre le area et le code. Normalement, tu me trouves. Ouais, j'ai pas 2000 pseudos. Ça sert à rien.
Baseline jumper. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Just 3 on the clock. The shot misses.
Hola.
And that concludes the first half. Suns lead by 13. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tyson, what has been the key to enabling your team to control the tempo of this game throughout this first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
It all came together in that first
13
24
points
minutes.
d'écart, ouais. Pour l'instant, 13 points d'écart, 43-30. Pour l'instant, c'est bien parti. Alors tu as trouvé une copine. Non, je vais pas chercher encore. Ça y est, ça commence à devenir privé quoi. Oh putain, on mène, on se fait rattraper comme des boules quoi. C'est pas si une boulard là de 50 hein.
Stolen by Len. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Freak passes to Lewis.
Soft touch on both ends of that.
Bon bah ça m'a fait une passe D quoi dans ce match.
When he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
And guys, you know what? Neither did the defense. I don't think they had a clue.
Now here's Barea.
Bon, 80, 80, une passe.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here.
Dirk, during that second half, what brought the conviction the team showed that allowed you guys to win this
Il en fait
thing?
beaucoup trop blond nos équipes. On dirait qu'il est peroxydé quoi. Ça fait bizarre comme effet.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's move on to our. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field.
Salamégerie. Sérieux? 19 points, 2 rebonds, 6 passes sur 2 interceptions sur... Ah ouais. D'accord. Donc ce mec, je sais même pas d'où il sort, mais...
And folks, that's it for us.
Comprends.
Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
Oh là 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 là, mais putain, j'arrive pas à gagner un match quoi. Déjà que j'ai une mauvaise adresse. Je suis nul. Je suis vraiment mauvais quoi. Ça c'est pas moi ça.
As I was saying, got a real big problem. All this kitty stuff, the evil twins, CC and Dom, got you doing Vet, what was that word he was using?
Rebrand?
No. Recalibrate. All this stuff they got you doing to recalibrate your image is cost you in the hood, fam. Yo, the streets is watching, and they're not convinced.
Vic, how many times do I have to tell you? The streets ain't always right.
Nah. It's always good in the hood. Let's not forget, I am a student of human nature. All right, take your man here. He's playing this here video game is to not address the reason why his brand Jordan sneakers are sitting on store shelves collecting dust.
Ooh. Okay, what are your suggestions, Victor?
He wants you to rob a bodega. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Look, man, I'm not
J'ai... Ouais, normalement, ouais.
talking about the hood. They don't trust you no more. They
Je sais pas,
see
j'ai
you
pas fait
coming to
gaffe.
the arenas wearing them tight pants y'all ballers be wearing. Your high water ankles be showing. Your pants is just so tight, man. Your ankles be choking. Air it out some. People don't see themselves in you anymore. Look at me. People don't recognize themselves in who you are. Okay, you want to recalibrate? Fine, B. Go ahead. Recalibrate back to Harlem. Remind these fools where you from. Represent. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's that Jesus piece you used to run? Now that Shuttlesworth.
With them fake chains we used to wear.
Yo, but that's my point. Well, let me get you some nice jewels, huh? Make you flossy. To a new whip, something that the hood will love. Let's remind
Bâtard.
that you the Harlem Renaissance up in this piece. Get a club, I don't know, something. Just like a wait around, man.
I mean, at least get me some too.
Yeah, and get some nice free bet too.
Nah, but for real, in all seriousness. You think it's that bad?
Yeah. Cats be laughing at your corny commercials, B.
Come on.
But that's what I'm saying. Yo, we could change all that. Hey, now I know CC's your manager and all, but everywhere she leads, you can't always follow. Now, I'm not trying to catch no charge, but CC got people out here laughing at you, fam. Now, just let me take care of everything. You're the CEO, I'm the CFO, Chief Flossing Officer. You hit me with that bread, and I got you.
CC.
How y'all doing?
CC?
Freak, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, what up?
In private?
CC. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I thought we were supposed to be having a private meeting today to discuss business.
CC, what you think we doing?
Am I talking to you? You know what? Y'all ain't talking business. Y'all talking nonsense.
We were actually discussing the questionable nature of the promotional strategy that you and Dom have employed on Freak's behalf. Now, it doesn't necessarily resonate with his core fan base, primarily due to the fact that it negates the legitimacy of his personal background and history in favor of reaching a larger, primarily more disinterested demographic that would prefer to judge Freak's past as opposed to appreciate it.
Yo, what Yvette said, 4 times 25, 100.
Oh, so now you know your times tables. Yvette, occasionally proving that you're articulate doesn't mean you have business acumen. Beyond, of course, your clear mastery of basic arithmetic. We all know you can add up how much Freak makes.
Okay, Cece, that's enough.
No, you know what, Cece? You're absolutely
Anywho,
right.
Freak,
And speaking of basic arithmetic, how much of Freak's money do you take?
Okay, what did I just say about Team
A manager?
What did I
Is that
just
what you
say
know
about
what? No.
Team
The
Freak?
only members of Team
Good.
Freak in here are me and you.
Oh, you know what, Cece? This isn't the womb, okay? It's not just you and Freak.
Speaking of, how's that going for you?
Hey, come on.
Oh, snap!
You gonna let her
Hey,
talk to me
yo,
like that, really?
This
You need to
is
check
way
her
too
now.
cold in here, and I ain't even
Check
talking
her
about
now.
the
Yeah.
I'm out.
You know what? I think
I'm
I'll
out.
join you.
Oh, darlings, please. Please, have a seat. I would just love to hear what you all were just discussing. Better yet, let me guess. Hey, yo, I'm saying, dude, what you need to do is hit up these parties. Yeah, you need to show these fools how you still have mad love for the hood. Get you some flossy jewels. Make sure every time they see you whistling the new whip. Better yet, let's get us a dealership or a club or something. Never mind that house you promised your twin sister you promised you get for your parents who are still in the projects where you left them.
Yo, that's not fair. I ain't leaving my ass.
Hey,
and you know I'll
don't
never leave
worry
my parents in
about a
projects.
thing, fam. I'll take care of everything. All you gotta do is break me off with that bread. Yeah, that's what I thought.
You know what, Cece? I don't know what's going on with you tonight, but I think it's best you go home. We will continue our meeting here.
You asking me to leave?
Yes.
Hey, yo, Freak. It's all good, man. As a matter of fact, CC, I know you don't like me. You never have. I don't know what I ever did to you. But at this point, does it really matter anymore? I just want you to know that I'm really sorry for whatever it was. I can honestly say it was not intentional.
Ouais, on dirait un peu une sitcom américaine. Ouais. Enfin, après, c'est censé être un film, hein, donc c'est comme un film. Hein. Donc ouais, ça fait un peu penser à une sitcom américaine. Mais ouais, c'est rigolo, c'est rigolo.
Then how come you always put them before me? I don't put anyone above you, not even myself.
You sure about that, Cece? What would you just call all this? I mean, you come in here blowing up my spot and you insult my brother?
He's not our brother.
You disrespect my woman.
He's trying to protect you.
From who? From the likes of you? But you don't think I realize that I have vultures and blood-sucking leeches in my life? Don't think I realize that you're one of them?
Blood-sucking?
Yeah, but you know what? That's what I think the problem is. It's because you realize you're no better than them and you're ashamed. But in fact, you're worse. Because we share the same blood. And just because they don't have the same
Salut des
blood,
beaux rouges. Salut à toi.
Yeah, their love might be flawed, but it's true. What you need to understand is I don't need you to protect me anymore. I don't mind the people closest to me leeching off me. Yes, you do leech off me, and I leech off you too. You love business and you love me. I use that. Vic? Vic? You know he don't mind running these streets. He's my connection to things I don't want to deal with anymore, so I let him do him. I take care of him, and in return, he looks out for me in places you know you can. And as much as you don't want to hear this, Yvette, she is the eye of the storm in my life right now. She is my only calm. She's my peace.
Oui, il est bien.
Shelter. I use these people and they use me. I just don't call it that, Cece. I don't call what you do using me. I call what you do caring for me. Forgive yourself and forgive them for using the resources at their disposal to get what they need. And what you need to learn to do is just trust me. Okay, I've always had a good judge of character, even before I was born. Remember? Because I chose to come in this world with you. That's right. It was me and you in the womb just kicking it. Right? Right?
I was born first.
And you were. Swish.
Ouais, mais c'est ce qui est dommage, c'est que ça manque de choix, un peu comme dans, je sais plus quel, Until Dawn là ou je sais plus quoi. Ça manque de trucs à choix multiples en fait.
They hating on my game. They hating on our friendship. See, FOF, friend of freak. See, nobody got that like I do, and everybody else wants that. Who doesn't? But that's my boy. I'm in that spot. That is my lane, and everybody else just gotta make way for that. You know?
That's him, but who are you?
Nah, man. I got my own life, you know? People think I'm just sitting back and riding on him, but that's not the case, yo. I got dreams. I got dreams, yo. See, my boy knows. There's two ways that I could do this. I could do it a legit way, or I could do it the crooked way. And I'm really, really, really trying not to do it the crooked way, but Freak can't help me do that.
He could put you on?
Maybe. You gotta do what you gotta do when you need to do it to get ahead. And that's what I do, and I'm just really good at it. What can I say? I get by, day by day, step by step.
Il n'y a pas du tout de choix. Bah non, enfin pour l'instant en tout cas, dans l'année rookie, non, il n'y a pas de choix. Il n'y a pas de choix, donc tu voudrais t'embrouiller avec ta meuf, tu pourrais pas. Tu voudrais t'embrouiller avec ton pote, tu pourrais pas. Tu voudrais t'embrouiller avec n'importe qui, tu pourrais pas. Je trouve ça assez dommage. Oh, fatigué. Ça rien dans mon congélateur. J'ai la dalle. J'ai la dalle. J'ai l'estomac qui crie famine. Aïe. Mec, t'es sur PC? Non. Non. Si je joue sur PC, mon ordinateur porte plainte contre moi. Donc, allez, match face aux Clippers. Ce sera le dernier match pour aujourd'hui. Hein. Parce qu'après, il faut que j'aille manger. J'ai vraiment faim. Donc là, on va affronter les Clippers. Et après, je vous laisse. Tu sais où on entre le sur Steam? Non. Bah non. Mais non, je joue pas sur PC, donc non, je sais pas. Merci à Buffa54 de me suivre, c'est cool. T'es pas très bavard, mais c'est cool. Salut Steve, oh, ça va et toi? Début de saison compliqué, mais ça va. J'arrive pas à créer du jeu en fait. C'est ça qui me pose problème. On va jouer au Staples Center ou ouais?
At shooting guard, Devin
Ah, Tarjax, je te connais toi aussi.
PJ Tucker. At the other forward position, Marquise Morris.
Normalement, lui, je crois qu'il est plus là. Enfin, il y est encore, mais je crois qu'il est parti. Il sifflait de la foule, ça marrant. Eric Bledsoe. C'est un ancien d'ailleurs de la maison Phoenix. Je crois qu'il avait été drafté par les... un ancien de la maison Clippers, il avait été drafté par eux. Jamal Crawford dans le 11, enfin dans le 5 de départ, d'accord. Why not, hein, j'ai envie de te dire. Des Jordan, bon, la base. BG 32. 63. Voilà, ils ont une espèce de speed là dans l'image là, c'est quoi ce truc? Allez, bon, on va essayer de pas être ridicule dans ce match. Hein. C'est bien, t'as du monde sur 2K16, mais pas beaucoup dans le chat. Bon, ça discute un peu, Voilà, c'est comme d'hab. Hein. C'est vrai que j'ai du monde. Après, les gens sont timides, ils veulent pas venir discuter. Bon, ils ont rien à dire.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Alex Len out there with John Lure. Then there's Warren, and it's Knight in at the shooting guard position. Stevenson dishes to Jordan. Now, here's Warren. He's guarded closely, and a wide open look for Freak. Reddick with the rebound.
Ça sent la fessée contre les Clippers, ouais. J'en ai pris une belle tout à l'heure face aux Clippers alors. Vivement le 29. Bah non, je suis sûr qu'il va Micromania à côté de chez toi, je suis sûr ils l'ont.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? You like their effort level here in the early going. I mean, they're really making things happen for themselves.
Freak sets a screen for Knight.
Ah voilà, les petits écrans pour marquer. On peut pas changer la caméra si. Oui, on peut. Je crois que FIFA je l'ai déjà moi. FIFA il est déjà sorti, ça fait un moment qu'il est sorti.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Micromania. Ah, la aïe. Salut Between. Bienvenue à toi. C'est quoi ce shoot là, s'il te plaît? Putain de sérieux?
Freak with it. To the paint and Lure kicks to left.
Bien joué. Ça c'est bien joué. Moi j'ai juste acheté FIFA Z. Bah moi j'ai acheté FIFA vendredi et j'ai acheté NBA 2K hier. Donc en 2 jours j'ai acheté 2 jeux.
For the Clippers, Josh Smith, he's checked in for Griffin, and it's Rivers in for Chris Paul. What a season for Alex Len last year. Came in looking to find a spot for the team, and he made huge jumps in his game.
And I think it correlated with his minutes going up as well. I mean, playing a lot more minutes, and he's a very complete big guy. With the added minutes, the production has gone up as expected.
Rivers passes to Redick. Kicks to Jordan. And there's the pass to Rivers. Passes to Smith. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of
Est-ce qu'il y a un mode qui ressemble au foot des FIFA? Ouais, c'est ça. Salut Die Team. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
And DeAndre Jordan not a focal point offensively for this team.
Ils ont vraiment une belle équipe, les Clippers.
Stephenson,
Josh Smith.
I'm not really a big scorer for our team, but that's not my job. My job is to defend and rebound for our team. And, you know, I've accepted my role, and I feel like I'm, you know, excelling in my role.
Franchement, c'est pas possible que dans les années qui viennent, ils signent pas un partenariat avec ESPN ou un truc dans le genre. Ils font tout pareil, en fait.
And it's Paul in for Austin Rivers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Smith is out there with Jordan. And it's Stevenson in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display.
Ouais, il y a un... Oui, effectivement, il y a un...
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for him, guys. If nothing
on n'a pas encore eu l'idée d'aller au panier pour couper la trajectoire.
They've also gotten a big boost in the early going tonight with their productivity at the free throw line. Really a sign of aggression.
And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs put forth a nice effort. He picked up 5 points and was just efficient on the offensive end.
What game is this? This is NBA 2K16.
Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Yo, alright.
Thank you as always, Doris.
How will you start? No. I'm on the bench. I'm a six man.
He proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Je peux pas t'en vouloir, c'est tous les loups. Pour moi, t'as tenté. Not first, second, third, what? Quoi? Voilà, speak in French because I don't understand every word you utilizing or you saying. Non, mais je fais quoi là? Je fais juste un écran. Débile, arbitre de merde. Griffin n'a pas encore dunké, mais on l'a pas vu de tout le match, donc Ah, puis j'ai mis en mode simulation, il passe pas sa vie à dunker non plus, Pepper. Hein.
Plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did. I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Clock at 6.
Ah ouais, mais...
Puts it up from 12, and
C'est
that's
pas
an
bon
air
du
ball.
tout.
Not
Mec, tu peux pas le passer, quoi, le Chris Paul, quoi.
Jordan the screen. Paul kicks to Reddick. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Warren.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Sors-moi.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Clippers ahead. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris.
Josh, you guys seemed intent on getting this win tonight.
J'aime pas le nouveau mode des Clippers. Je préférais l'ancien. Tu devrais jouer sur les tirs extérieurs avec Griffin et Jordan dans la peinture, tu veux galérer à attaquer le cercle. Mais non, mais même quand je vais attaquer le cercle avec sur Chris Paul, même lui, il te bloque. Donc, si j'ai pas un shoot encore suffisamment fiable, demain je vais aller acheter des points pour pouvoir marcher.
Smith comes in for DeAndre Jordan, and it's Austin Rivers in for Paul. And the Suns making a change here as well. Freaks checked in for Eric Bledsoe. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Freak is out there with Booker, and it's Chandler in at the center position.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Back to Morris.
Ah, puis je joue à Phoenix aussi, là, je joue pas.
And Tucker kicks to Freak. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Salut Soke Kenjutsu. Bienvenue à toi. Combien je vais acheter je sais pas. Je cherche une info s'il vous plaît, vite. Ouais, bah, vas-y. Non mais non, mais ça, c'est un erreur que je veux leur faire. Putain, mais c'est pas possible quoi.
It is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines
voilà.
for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from
C'est quoi la différence entre les universités qu'on nous propose? Bah, il y en a pas. Enfin, c'est des... Il y a rien en fait. C'est juste que c'est juste que tu joues soit pour UCLA, soit pour UConn, soit pour Kansas. Il y en a plus connus que d'autres. Ouais, voilà. Ouais. Mais sinon après ça change rien quoi. Tu peux jouer pour t'as que 9 packs, mais tu joues pour les, enfin, tu jouerais pour les mêmes, ce serait pareil quoi. Il n'y a rien qui change. Moi j'ai choisi... Oh putain, j'ai pas fait ça. Moi j'ai choisi Yukon. Toi aussi Beta. Moi j'ai choisi Yukon parce qu'il n'y avait pas North Carolina. Je me suis dit un New Yorkais à Connecticut. Bon. Oh, mais là c'est un gros. Il y a Duke. Non, il n'y a pas Duke. Il y a UCLA et Georgetown, mais il n'y a pas Duke. Non, il y a Villanova, il y a Arizona, UCLA. Il y en a quelques-unes. Ouais. Il y en a 9. Mais bon, il manque. Ouais. Il en manque des très très bonnes. J'ai pas un ballon qui rentre quoi. Qui 44.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Clippers.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet.
Je crois que je vais prendre Georgetown. Ah bah toi tu peux.
go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
Just breaking the spirit of their opponent.
Oh là 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 là, mais j'y arrive pas offensivement, c'est un calvaire.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Chris Paul. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Pablo Prigioni, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Here's Freak.
Ah bah voilà. Putain, il a fallu 3 heures pour dunker. Trouver un panier quoi.
Well, that's why he is such an uncommon talent.
Yep, uncommon and unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen out there for sure.
Stevenson left side.
Les 3 heures, il reste dans la raquette lui là ou c'est quoi?
He dishes it to Rivers. He feeds it to Stevenson. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying
Nice dunk et blocage du joueur.
Rivers passes to Prigioni.
Ouais. Le truc qui est dommage, c'est qu'on n'a pas d'infos sur les universités, le nombre de titres, bah t'as Wikipédia. Après les notes des joueurs, c'est pas les vrais joueurs, donc bon. C'est pas les vrais joueurs, donc en même temps. Voilà quoi. T'as quelques joueurs ou t'as quelques facs pour lesquels t'as les vrais joueurs, genre j'ai affronté Arizona et il y avait Sam Decker et Frank Kaminsky qui a été drafté par les Charlotte Hornets. Mais qui va jouer qui va être sur le banc puisqu'il y a des gars comme comment il s'appelle l'autre là le pivot là Al Jefferson qui va être devant lui et Cody Zeller, mais après t'as pas grand chose quoi, c'est surtout des faux joueurs quoi. Deux points, de rebond, de passe quoi. Quel match de merde. Vas-y, je vais baisser un peu le niveau parce que j'y arrive pas quoi. J'arrive à rien pour l'instant. Bon, allez, une nouvelle cinématique et après je vous laisse pour aujourd'hui. Parce que je commence à en avoir un peu marre.
Yo, yo, what up?
Basquiat, let's go. Got that art for y'all, that real spit. They call me Basquiat. The Basquiat. Full of fat nuts, making all the ladies drop. Paint these street corners green. My bank notes the color bill scene. Half man, half amazing. Call me Simmy out the demigod. Halo crown with the dollar sign, got 'em hoping. A ghetto saint to a grand designs, call me focus. Before the Basquiats, the streets is hopeless. I'm not Harlem St. painting pictures, making new colors, color banking up to 12 figures. They call me Basquiats.
Ça c'est lourd.
Your boy makes the street pop, got it on lock. My little stop, make it hot. Love it when the bunnies bounce when they on top. Basquiat, I got 107 C's, making waves to the world knows me. Basquiat, I go deep, I dive in the heights, get up and then creep. I'm on my hustling grind, I'm all about my money, no time for playing.
Ouais. Non mais ils auraient pu mettre les Wildcats, les Kentucky. Salut, j'en pense quoi de NBA 2K16 qui est très bien. Pas grand chose à dire, il est très bien, graphiquement il est très propre. Le système de passe est un peu compliqué, mais bon, il suffit juste de s'y faire, après ça ira. Pareil pour le système au poste, pour les alley-oops, tout ça c'est un peu compliqué, mais bon. Non, après franchement il est très très bien. Il est très très bien.
Okay, you nice with it. Word? Yeah. Wow, okay.
Thanks, man.
Basquiat.
Yo, we don't need no major label to make this happen. And in the end, we reap all the benefits. Think about it.
I know what you're thinking. I noticed we passed Colonel Young Park, too.
Yo, Coach Judy was the best. I remember when she took us from park to park so we could play ball. She taught us how to be comfortable in places other than the courts and the projects.
Word, word. Yo, Coach Judy would have us shoot hundreds of jumpers all over the court with both hands.
Hey, you caught on to the ambidextrous thing real fast, though.
Right. Nah, but you were a beast with the hops. You were like 13, 5'6", and could reverse dunk with 2 hands.
Right.
Come on, man. Whoa! Yeah, used to bug all the older dudes out on the court.
Yup.
Ah, c'était le bon temps, mon pote. C'était le bon temps. It was a good time. Vic dies at the end in your car. Said you let him borrow. Ouais, ok, je m'en bats les couilles.
It's nothing, man. It's silly, really.
Come on, Vic. Fess up.
I'm thinking about how fortunate you are. You know how blessed you are. You grew up with a mom's and a dad. Both parents. Your family treated me like family when my dad died in Greenhaven in his 9th year on his 40-year bid. You remember that?
Yeah.
And I turn around, my mom's died from that flu. That sick parting gift my dad left my mom's.
Oh, I feel you, Vic. It's all right, man. You know, your moms and pops were good people. You know, may they rest in power.
So you're gonna patronize me now? You're gonna pity the little boy whose worthless, low-budget parents died from AIDS? Is that what you're gonna do? Yo, don't pity me, all right? Don't play me neither. As a matter of fact, go play the lottery, because, hey, you never know. Your chances might be better.
Vic. What are you doing right now?
You got everything, don't you, freak? What do I have? Nothing. Man, I got nothing. You won't even, your cheap butt won't even front me. Skrilla, I need the back. A Basquiat mixtape, yo.
Basquiat. J'adore le blaze.
I get banned from traveling with the team. I get banned from locker rooms. I get banned from the arena. What? Would you let them do this to your best friend? What kind of friend are you?
Vic, you being serious right now? You're serious? Yo, you sound like you on some Welch's sour grape right now, man. You jelly?
I ain't jealous of you, freak.
You sure, man? Because this, well, I don't know what you call this little tirade. It spreads like some Welch's grape jelly. Are you jealous?
Like I said, I ain't jealous of you, freak. As a matter of fact, I think you are jealous of me. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think you jealous of the way that I'm laying it down with these hotties on Instagram while you stuck at home with your one blazing beauty. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't get heated because you went behind my back to get at Yvette, and she turned you down. Oh, what's wrong, Basquiat? Yeah, that's right. Look at you. Out there drowning in the middle of a whack lake without a lifesaver.
Brother, real talk. You know how I get. All right, I was feeling a little friendly. I got a little loose with it, you know. I was just up and out. You know me, man.
Save that riff for Heathcliff. Yvette told me all about it. I kept it on the low. See if you ever was gonna mention it. You did it. You broke the code, B. One never steps to his boy's boo, even after they break up. But you broke the code. And you know you did. But you know what? It's still all love here. But it's you who chooses this life in these streets. You know, you want to get on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Tinder, trying to chase these thirsty tens. Yeah, use my name as a coupon. reel them all in. Hey, sweet thing. Hey, sweetie pie. Hey, shawty, you know I'm a FOF, a friend of freak. And then when they husbands and boyfriends start coming after you and you want to play the macho man role, start throwing hands, scrapping and fighting, who's the one that has to bail you out of jail? Huh? Who's the one that has to pay these lawyers in six-figure settlements, huh? Me! Not you. Oh, no, not you, Vic. And then when you want to throw these lavish parties without consulting me, who's the one stuck with the bill, Vic? Huh? Me! Not you, but me! I have hit you off in the past 10 months with $250,000, Vic. $250,000! That's a lot of money. I don't mind you eating, but when you being a glutton, and a glutton off my plate and my food, love is love, but I'm keeping it 10 times 10 with you right now, Vic. 100. As usual, 100.
The freak of time.
You right. Right, freak. You've been carrying me for a long time. I've been a burden and a hindrance. I'm sorry. I thank you for your generosity of finance. I thank you for your generosity of friendship. I thank you for your generosity of spirit.
You know what? It's all good, my brother.
But you owe me.
Oh,
yeah, you owe me.
Yeah, how you figure that?
Big time.
Uh-huh. How?
Dirt Bike Donnie. Remember him? Dude who was robbing everybody in the towers?
Vic, I thought we
Salut 5 button.
talk about.
Oh, you thought wrong, homie. I remember it like it was yesterday. Remember when we were on the stairwell in the building? Remember that? We had just brought our sheepskin coats from Delancey Street in senior year high school.
Oh.
You were the hottest prospect in the country. and Donnie's jealous butt, man, he had it out for you and me. But more so you, freak. More so you. Remember when he saw our brand new fresh sheepskin coats? Oh, dude lost his mind. He ran up on you and told you to run it. Man. Oh, man, he wanted your coat.
Yo, nah, Vic.
Oh, he wanted it so
Vic,
bad.
No, we were fighting, all right? We were fighting. Okay, then he reached in his coat, and when he pulled, we struggled, man. And when he pulled back, he fell down stairway by himself and cracked his head in two.
Yo, man, hey, calm down. Yo, it's all good. It's all good, fam. I was there. Remember that? I was there. I saw the whole thing. It's like you said. Everything happened so fast, you know? You was working off of adrenaline and pure instinct. I know you didn't try and do it. I know you didn't try and do it, man.
La gueule que j'ai, quoi. J'ai on dirait un poisson, quoi.
When you ran down the flight of steps, left me holding the bag. So your secret is safe for me, freak. Has been and always will be. Safe from that same morality clause that you threw in my face when I was banned from your NBA life. So, next time you want to talk about food, remember. Dirt Bike Donnie looked at you like food. Who was it that saved the day?
Quel enfant de putain.
It was me! Victor Van Leer, who cleaned your dirty plate for you. You're a clean freak. You clean it in the Board of Health. Cause of who? Cause of me. You got all this because of me. And don't you ever forget that.
J'ai vraiment une tête bizarre. Hein. Je sais pas, regardez au niveau de la bouche là, vous me direz si c'est. Si vous trouvez ça normal.
Oh man! Hey, I so funny. You gonna get a kick out of this. You gonna get a kick out of this. Yo, I need you to ask you for one more favor.
Yeah, that's hilarious, bruh. That's hilarious.
Hey, it might be the last favor I ever ask of you, but you gotta admit that's really funny.
Yeah, of course. Anything for FOF.
Oh, hey, says the NBA megastar, his voice dripping with the sarcasm.
Ouais, bon, tu le donnes ton truc?
Yo, peep this. Let me borrow this here ride, man. Hey, come on. It's not like you're gonna miss it. It's just gonna sit in your Tribeca garage next to your Aston Martin and your Lambo, and we both know they're collecting dust. Yo, how many whips you got anyway?
Man, come on.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even want to know. Yo, this ride is for sure an aphrodisiac for all the hottie hots. Man, we living life. My main man, frequency vibration. We for sure living the dream.
I need this back at the end of the season in the same condition. Repeat, same condition.
Same condition.
That I lent it to you. Pristine, Vic.
I know what that word means. Hey, I won't let you down, man. I'm gonna treat this ride like one of my own hottie hots.
No.
No?
No, you not. Not in this car, you not. No.
All right, man. I won't let you down, okay? I will change my ways, I promise. Yo, you hungry? I'm hungry, man. Let's go get something to eat. Let's get some grub. What do you say? What do you say?
J'aime bannir des gens comme ça facilement. Hop là, allez, Boskiatch. Bon, allez, qui c'est qui va parler cette fois? On dirait les matchs sont plus longs que les cinématiques. Enfin, les cinématiques sont plus longs que les matchs en fait. J'aime bien mes Jordan 11. Je les ai pas celles-là en vrai. J'aimerais bien les avoir. Bentley Beaches Basquiat. Oh, ma biatch.
Freak, I didn't expect you to be here.
Coach let practice out.
You okay? What's going on?
Same old.
Wow, your shoulders are really tight. Are they stressing you out again?
Yeah.
You know you always got me, right? I'm always gonna be here. Baby, I'm your ride or die. And as quiet as it's kept, you and I are the real team Freak.
Of course. What are my moms?
Tout ça pour ça. Tout ça pour ça. C'est pas sérieux.
This feeling with any other woman in my life. And she gave me a different feeling, which was something I fell in love with. I never asked her to be my girlfriend. It just became that. You could tell when we started falling, like, I get a text message and then she's like, who is that? And it's just like, oh, so we worried now. Oh, so no more of that? All right, you know what I mean? So that's how I came to agreement.
What's different about that?
Well, when you could teach me something or give me knowledge about anything, I'm already attracted to you as a person. I love learning, and she was very intellectual. She's a very strong woman. And in this life, I need a strong woman.
Bon. Ah bah merci pour le follow, 5 Goten. C'est sympa. Il y a trop de monde. Ah oui, il n'y a rien dans le... Non, toujours rien. On va essayer d'augmenter un peu. Non, ça on peut pas. Ça on peut pas. Bon, on va augmenter ça. C'est toujours important d'augmenter la défense, hein. On va dire. Bon, moi je vous laisse. Je vous dis peut-être à demain pour ceux qui seront là. Et bientôt il y aura la suite de mes vidéos sur YouTube. Et voilà, allez, bonne journée à tous et à bientôt.